Okay, all right. So hopefully we're back. All right. Okay, I think we're back. Anyway, yes. So, let's start over again. Is our audio in sync now? Hopefully we're all good now. Eh? Eh? Okay, cool. Sorry about that. So I guess when the box died, it caused all the audio to get out of sync. But anyway, what I was saying was, so I have a review copy. My first review copy since October of 2016, which I know that was the date because I had to write it during the flight to Japan. And I have a review copy because Nintendo World Report is getting deluged because of, well, the eShop. The eShop on Switch is great. All these games, it's great. It's great. Look at all these games. Look at all these great games coming out for Switch. Look at all of these great, nothing terrible about these at all games coming out for Switch. Just look at them. Just look at all of these definitely not weird mobile ports games coming out for Switch for $30. Look at this. Look at this fine gaming. Look at this fine opportunity for... That's a fucking phone screen. Come on. Come on, guys. Toy-Con scarves. Toy-Con scarves. We'll talk about the Toy-Cons in a minute. Let's get into the game first. Don't worry. There's going to be a lot of time for us to talk when we get into the game. Don't worry. But yeah, so I'm retired from reviews. I'm completely off the review list. I don't do them anymore. I don't have, my involvement with the site is the podcast, and I do some stuff behind the scenes, some offer some feedback, some advice, stuff like that. And if game profiles need to get created, I'll do that stuff, and I'll edit articles and things like that. But I don't write reviews anymore. We have a whole team that does that. But there's just way too much shit to write reviews for, because people want us to play their game because you have to stand out. But look at all of this. I mean, look at all of this. I don't even know what this game is. I've never even heard of Guns, Gore, and Cannoli. Never heard of it. Looks interesting, but don't know what it is. Tiny Metal? I meant to play Tiny Metal a month ago. Look at this guy. Look at her. She's somebody's waifu. But we ain't got time for that. So, I haven't played my game yet. But so I took it on the nose and said, I will take a review copy. And so what I got was Of Mice and Sand Revised. This is Of Mice and Sand Revised. I'm aware Tiny Metal is part of a pyramid scheme. That's okay. I'm not really looking for it. So let's talk about Of Mice and Sand Revised. I don't remember what I was doing right this moment, but let me check. So let's back it all the way out. Control some mice. Actually, you know what? Let's do something real quick. Let's go back to the start. We'll show my mouse in a minute. Some Arc System works. Audio loud? Okay, we can deal with the audio being loud. We can make the audio less loud. Now the audio is much less loud. The audio is much less loud. Let's just do a new game. Yeah. So you control a convoy, and we're going to skip through all this. You control a convoy of mice in the desert who are looking for the city of El Dorado. And you collect junk on the side of the road, which you then convert into resources. You then use those resources to build things, like a bridge. I accidentally built a cargo room. And your mice will then go to work. And they will build your space. The things you build inside your convoy ship here, which we'll show you in a minute, is in fact a ship. They don't want me to build a ladder so they can get upstairs. The things that you build in here allow you to convert the materials you find on the side of the road into finished products. Those finished products can themselves become materials for the construction of more complicated products or upgrades, or can be used to trade in quests or sold. So we're just rummaging through stuff. Yeah, those sand explosions were a little bit, yeah. There's a lot of waiting in this game. Can I actually speed it up? I can. Ha! I can speed up the tutorial. Oh, they want me to build something. Okay. Sleeping quarters. So, the number of mice your ship can have is determined by how many beds you have available. And each sleeping quarter is 4 beds. Yeah. I know. Alright, now I have an engine, so I can build an engine room. And you can build your own engines if you collect enough parts. Oops, I closed the convoy. So this interface is terrible, because it was obviously built for mobile devices. So I have to press the Y button to get down here. You can see my cursor's moving around. If I press B, I cancel all the way out. So if I want to build something, I have to go in here, press Y, bring up this menu, put it where I want to put it with the control stick, and then hit A to confirm, and then they build it, and here we are. Alright, so now we can start rolling. And now I can actually move my cursor myself. Still can't get down here. Still requires to press Y, but... So we start the engine. And then we go to the bridge, and we say, I want to go here. And so... Yep. This guy screams onward, because now we're going. And then they give me some stuff to sell. Basically, the goal is to make enough money to continue to finance my journey, which requires fuel and food, and weapons at some point, until I find the city of El Dorado. This is your starting ship. Yep, okay, we're trucking along. And occasionally you run into random events like this one, where as you're going down the road, you'll just run into some stuff, and your team can decide to go pillage or not, and there's some risk. Alright, so I've got a lot of scrap. Can I build a... I can't build anything right now. This is the actual speed. We're going to speed that up. And we're going to jump ahead in a minute. I just wanted to show some of the stuff. So yeah, as they're saying, scrap is useless normally, but if you convert it at the workbench, which is one of the many construction rooms you get, it becomes useful. I should probably open the ship while I'm building on it. And they actually call this, obviously, an RV a ship. Yeah, it's a mix of things. There's some FTL in here. There's some... You'll see, like, I can have them make stuff from scrap. You can see on the screen, I've got no iron pipes. It says, task result, iron pipe 1. Parenthetically, I currently have 0. You need 1 mouse using 15 stamina, so mice have to sleep when they get tired. It takes 40 seconds, and it's going to require 1 of my current inventory of 3 lead lo-fi scrap. So I'm going to make... That will use all my lists, and I can't add any more tasks anyway. So he'll come over here, and he'll put on his welder's goggles, which I appreciate. And he'll start making me screws. This guy's wearing a captain's hat, because he is the captain. Yeah, there's a little bit of influences here all over the place, but as you can see, we're gonna have a lot of time to talk about cardboard crap. It's kind of a nice screensaver. I'm bored. Let's speed it up. And you can see on the top right, the little mouse icon moving is how far I am from my destination. When you get more mice, operations get more smooth because this guy is going to have to run over here to deposit the things he makes and then get raw material out. Here we go. The planet's loneliest gas station. So you're apparently not on Earth. You're on some kind of world that humans have crash landed on. And they actually built all the land ships and produced the synthetic cheese. Here's a cat guy. Always be quested. All right, so we're going to pull into the settlement. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my engine because I don't want to waste gas. So the engine's now not running, so I can't go anywhere, but I can just start it back up. And then we go into the outpost menu. Yep. All right. So rumors, this is where you get tips. So these are all just directions on how to play the game. This one, I think, I have to have money. I don't have any. I'm broke. All right, let's do a quest. All right. No. All right. So this quest, I have 10 days to do it. Once I accept it, they need 1 sheet of iron. Well, I happen to have a sheet of iron, so let's go ahead and deliver it. All right. So I got some money. I got some fuel. Here we go. There's another one's already done. They want a bolt. I'll get fuel and money. Perfect. Let's do it. All right. This one's an iron pipe. I'll get fuel and synthesized cheese. That's actually super useful because that's my food supply. Rumors, we've already looked at the rumors, but let's buy the junk. Why are there so many machine parts out in the desert? Most of them are from spaceships that were pulled into this planet's gravitational field and smashed onto the surface. There's time to debate a lot of stuff in here. So the market where you buy and sell. And then fuel, where you refuel. This is the cheapest gas station in the game I have found so far, so I've come here a lot. Yep. Okay. All right. Real quick, let's sell the pocket watch I got. So now I have 1,000 up at the top left, 1220 gold or currency. These guys are making that iron pipe for me. So once that's done, we can get rolling. We'll get to the next settlement, and then we'll flip over to my save I have going. You can actually see the little progress bar over his head. Actually, I think it must be done. Yeah. All right, so I'll go ahead and I'll deliver it. All right, and now I've run out all the quests here. So let's get a moving. We'll go ahead and restart the engine. And we'll move on to Queen of the Plains. It's going to take me 40 fuel, and there are currently 3 quests available. You can see he produced this sheet metal, but there's nobody active right now who can take it with him. Right now we can't produce a whole lot, so it's easy for me just to go through and say, run. You can see we're about to run out of materials. He's going to stop working in a second. Or maybe not. Let's open it. Synthetic cheese. And he got excited about finding synthetic cheese. Oh, I saw the fan art, Klex. No, it doesn't involve about whipping children or punching people on the internet. Klex's fan art involves a pregnant tail, so I didn't need that. Alright, so we got a guy. So we're gonna give him some food. Alright, so he's gonna join my crew. There have been times where I gave somebody food and it went real bad. It went real south. So it is a left TL here. Basically, it's telling me people need to be able to eat. Alright, so it's saying this mouse has a skill. Oh, let me slow the game down. Alright. He's actually well suited towards the workshop. Unfortunately, somebody's already in the workshop, so he can't go work there. But normally, I would want him to be the one working there. We got another mouse. Let's let him rest on board the ship. If you run out of fuel, you die. Because there's a giant sand snake who eats your ship. Alright, so we're done tutorializing. Yep, okay, great. So what you can do is, with this game, this is your first ship. And I ran into a ruined ship on the side of the road. And there was a human there who offered to use this ship to repair the ruined one. The ruined ship was bigger, which means I had more slots I could put stuff in. I could respec. But I lost a lot of the upgrades I'd done to these rooms. Because you can see, if I get enough stuff, I can actually make this thing better for construction. Likewise, with the engine, I can do upgrades. Whoa! Oh, yeah. And your ship takes damage from things like attacks or traps or shit like that. But you can build repair kits to fix it, or you can buy them at the store, and he's, in fact, fixing my ship. And who told you you could stop making stuff? You get back to work, sir. Huh? What? Oh, okay. I'm pressing down, which is putting the cursor. The cursor is stuck on that. There we go. All right. 2, 2, 1. So you can set things to repeat building, but they don't repeat building like in series. So he's gonna go work on that. This guy's doing repairs. This guy's being a captain. And you can see we were very close to town. I respec too early. So yeah, the roguelike element is in the respec. Because it takes you back to the very start of the game, and you have a better ship, and you have some of your loot that you kept, but you lose a lot of loot during converting to the new ship. I've only done it once, and we'll actually cut ahead in a second. This next settlement we've run into is a crashed ship from the humans. And right now I'm at an outpost to explore. But you'll find that when I get into this little outpost, this guy wants bricks. I can't build bricks yet. He wants coils. Can't build coils yet. This guy wants pipes. I got lots of pipes. Here's a pipe. Alright. Rumors, the first quest you can find here is a new location. This is a new building. This guy's telling you how to make a new, I think he's telling you how to make the oven. And this one's telling me how to get to a new place. So I hop into the ship. Can I build this new room? It's the furnace. I can't. I need an oven, I need iron pipes, and I need sheet iron. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump to my game. So you can see my ship is significantly further along than that one. I've got lots of extra rooms in here. So like this is the infirmary. So when somebody's injured, and I actually have some injured mice, I can make appointments for them, and they'll go in there and they'll take care of themselves. This is that furnace we were looking at earlier. It takes sand usually, and you can produce stuff. I have a lot of sand. This one unit of sand gets you 4 units of glass. I have a lot of bricks. Ceramics, I am in need of. I haven't figured out how to produce cactus powder yet. I have a ton of cactuses. And then I don't have the materials for these. You'll notice there's a third bar up at the top left now for calories. Once they introduce the kitchen, you have to keep calories up for the mice. And these guys just ate, so they've been consuming my calories. I have a standing order to produce food, specifically a cheese stew. This guy's asleep, and you can see we've also added a gun to the ship. No, where is it? It's at the back. There it is. A gun. Yeah. Because now we get attacked by monsters. The kitchen's the chef. You see, he's got a chef's hat on. Is cooking up meals. These guys are sleeping because they're lazy. How are we on supplies? I got a lot of lo-fi scrap. I got a lot of hi-fi scrap too. I don't need to use hot fast card. Wires. I don't have any wires. No piano wires. Don't need mainsprings. Rubber hoses. We're producing a lot of timber. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. A sewing machine? No. Vacuum tubes. Spark plugs. Valves. Gearboxes. Motors. I could use a motor. I don't need magnets, though. I can make some pianos. You know what? Let's burn through our raw material one. All right, so I can make some bolts, make some pipes, make some gears, and we're gonna check in the town and see what the town's looking for. Quests. Yeah, so let's talk about some once I get on the road, we'll talk about some cardboard. This guy wants cactus bread. I don't know how to make cactus bread. This guy wants cactus wine. He wants a lot. He wants to get drunk. Holy shit, he wants 30 cactus wine. But he's gonna pay me out the ass for it. But I don't have any money for that. Or don't know how to make that. So we're good on fuel, we're good on everything. So let's get a moving with my big new ship. So again, we start the engine. And where are we gonna go? To South Quarry. Okay? Let's get a move on. Let's go! Except for this guy's asleep. Alright. So Nintendo had their announcement today that they said was for kids and kids at heart. And now suddenly I'm blanking on what they call the dang thing. Nintendo Labo. Where I've actually had people ask me, hey, what do you think Labo is? And I'm like, it's laboratory. Guys, it's a STEM tool or a STEM toy. Yep, cactus wine's like, I mean, you're making cactus wine out of cactuses on a moving land ship. It's pretty much prison wine. There's my guns. Sup, guns? You can see we're still collecting stuff, and this guy's just picking stuff up as we get it. It's for kids and John Lindemann. Yeah, John's actually excited. I thought John was gonna hate it. And, you know, maybe I wasn't fair to John. I thought John was going to be like, this is stupid. But, no, he seems really positive about it. And I agree, it looks cool. Oh, let's do that. Let's work on making this place better. The piano looks cool. The robot is really lame, but it kind of the lame where like I want to do it, I want to play it, I want to be young at heart and be the robot. That's true. John's gonna have a backlog of cardboard. If you say you expected this to be what they announced, you are a liar. Because they sure did it. They sure Nintendo'd the shit out of this. I wasn't sure if I was going to be on RFN this week because I have movie tickets to a one-night only screening. Mary and the Witch's Flower, specifically. And I thought about maybe just skipping it and doing the show. And then they announced this, and I went, well, I guess I'm doing that. And then they announced that they were going to announce, which is something I've made fun of in the past, announcement of announcement. But when this got announced, I'm like, well, I'm definitely doing RFN now. So I've asked Greg to host the first segment and then slide this back for me. I figured it wasn't Amiibo related, despite my jokes that it was an Amiibo that was going to take over your home or something like that. Because that's not new. Like, they've had Amiibo. I figured it was something new, something exterior to the Switch. Oh, we could see some combat. A desert bug. All right, so right now, someone is running to the guns, right? Someone run to the guns, please. Get your guns on. All right, there we go. You can see that we have killed the desert bug. But he did some damage to the ship. And this guy's burping. Thank you. Alright, so somebody is going to go fix up the ship, right? Guys? Somebody? Somebody get on that? Somebody want to fix up the ship? Fix up the ship, please? Do we have repair kits? We have an ass load of repair. We have 13 repair kits. Come on, guys. Get to work. Let's make some gears. But yeah, I think it's really cool. Do I know if it's going to be a success? There are people out there who are saying like, oh, this is a huge success. Go ahead and get your Nintendo stock now. I'm not convinced of that. It could be successful. It's neat. There is a strong market for these STEM focused toys lately. Parents, it's sort of like the same reason like the bottom's fallen out of the junk food industry. So you see Nestle selling their chocolate brands in the U.S., which is crazy to think about. Oh, this guy's doing some repairs. Or you see Diet Coke, having to rebrand all their stuff, and you see the bottoms falling out of the soda market. Parents don't want to buy things for their kids that they think are bad for them, and that includes video games. And so they want to know that their games are helping their children grow. And I wonder if we just can't fix this because he's currently driving the ship. Well, I can't stop the ship because we'll get attacked. So, tally-ho. We're almost to the checkpoint anyway. Oh, he's fixing it. Here we go. Good job, buddy. And so, things like Mindstorms, which can sell that it's a STEM toy, but also it's a toy, and it looks fun, and it looks exciting, serve a dual purpose, and are very successful as a consequence of that. And one more. Brit production, and then we're going to upgrade. And so I get it. I get why Nintendo's going after that. And yeah, the price is a little steep. And yes, they're releasing a product that lets you pretend to be a cardboard robot on 420. And yes, the price of one of them is $69. Yes, I know. Believe me, I know. It's stupid and hilarious, but what is this place? Mindstorms isn't just limited to the instructions. No, it's not. But Mindstorms cost like $1 billion. Do I know what? What this place is? No idea. Let's stop the engine. Because I suspect people are going to want to sleep. Oh, we're upgrading the furnace. See a little progress bar. And he stopped upgrading the furnace. He walked away. Okay. So we converted 16 bricks into an upgrade. One of them is $80. Yeah, the robot's $80. I get why they're not selling the. It looks the same. Okay, whatever. I get why they're not selling the stuff separately. Like there's the activities box where you can be a bird or a house or a bug, because the cart is the cost in a lot of ways, and so they're probably reticent to sell that stuff on its own, because then it would be like $40 and you'd get the bug because you have to recoup the cart cost. If they could sell the software digitally and feel confident that people would be able to download it with no problems, then like, yeah, not an issue. Huh. That's not really much of a hint, but okay. What we got on quests? This guy wants cactus bread. I still don't know how to make it. This guy wants cactus. You people. A bolt. Hey, he wants 9 bolts. I bet I can. He's going to give me a lot of money for 9 bolts. Okay. Do I have 5 lo-fi scrap? Let's make some bolts. Okay, so they're gonna start making bolts. If it was announced on April 1st, though, like, nobody would have believed it. You see, everybody's moving their stuff in there to start providing the material he needs to make bolts. We're gonna speed things up. Let's speed things up with the shoulder buttons. I'm gonna shop while he's doing that, although this actually pauses the game. I always wanted Mindstorms when I was younger, although I was a little old for it when it came out. I have 18 cow skulls I can sell. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and sell my cow skulls. No, you know what? We're not gonna. Is there anything I can sell? Market. I mean, I have a lot of money. I have 5,700 gold. 420. It is on 420. You can be a robot on 420. I wish they sold the software digitally, but at the same time, I get why they don't, because you're gonna have to eat the whole cost of the software, or they have to sell you individual tiny software packets. So, like, this one is, I guess it could be DLC, so who am I kidding? If it was digital, they'd probably feel freer to sell you the individual kits, but also probably nobody would buy House. Or Bug. It comes with the House. Actually, I thought Bug was a really neat use of the Wii Motion Plus. I had a friend who had the R2-D2 Mindstorms, and, like, I don't know if he lost pieces or what, but we could never get it to assemble right. And I remember there was a day where, like, I may have just walked away and thought I would never build anything ever again, because it was so terrible. Alright, he's almost done. Cool. Alright, so now we're going to go back into the town. We're going to go ahead and we're going to turn in that quest. But now we're out of bolts. Alright, so we got some money. Let's see what we're doing on food. I haven't said how I feel about this game yet, so I need to get some water. Got lots of cheese, but I'm obsessive compulsive. Now it's 40 cheese instead of 39. I actually, obviously this game's not very active. Like, there's a lot of waiting around. Or sleeping for this guy. But I kind of enjoy it. Like, it's obviously a phone game. There's a lot of just, like, let it sit. You're not doing anything. I can make flasks. Neat. And beakers. And plates. So there's that cactus powder again. Alright, so let's get a moving. Can I upgrade the engine? Maintenance. I need a cylinder, which I want to make, and I need wire and a circuit, which I want to make. Alright, so we're going to go do... No, we're not. I can't do that task. We're going to run some maintenance, which will make the engine work a little bit better. And then once that's done, we're going to fire it up. Yeah, Sony delayed the Gravity Rush 2 servers by 6 months, but I think I'm done with that game. I did like the ending. Like, I got mad at what I thought was the final boss, and then there's a whole post-credits chapter, and I thought that was really good because it plays to the series' strengths, the style, the characters, and not to the series' weaknesses because you don't actually play it. You mostly just walk around like it's a diorama, and then there's an escape room puzzle. Gravity Rush 2, everybody. It's best when Cat has no gravity powers and is wandering around a library. Let's start that engine. So I don't know where I'm going to go right now because I don't have any places that are new. So we'll head here. But yeah, Labo is interesting. I wonder how many of these they're going to make, and I guess this could be a question of how it does. It was definitely unexpected. I'm interested, is the best way to put it. One thing I will say about this game is I get tired playing it. Like, it's like hypnotic. I start to, like, kind of doze off. It's like, I think it's the music and the fact I'm not doing much. And when I have it like this, it's just a very slow... It's very chill. I'm just kind of casually watching the bottom scrolling thing down here telling me what's coming into the ship. Like there's some material sand. And some lo-fi scrap. Actually, I should probably get some of that lo-fi scrap. Let's make some balls. I think we'll see other devs using ideas from more bugs from Labo? I'm not sure. Uh-oh. He dead. I think the what is that? What did you just put in there? I think the challenge for other devs using... Do we want this? Using Labo is that they would be... they'd have to get Nintendo to publish them, or at least be allowed to use Nintendo's branding. Which Nintendo might be down for, but like, are we gonna have to pay royalties or platform holder royalties on Labo on top of on Switch? I just don't know that. I'll make my own cardboard shit. I don't care. I think you're right. I think it is the music. It's very relaxed. We're at the Cactus Farm. Let's stop the engine because we're just wasting fuel. So sometimes I'll get into these ruts in this game, and I've broken out of them in the past where I don't really have anywhere to go. Let's get a saloon. Build a piano with some timber and some piano wire. Why not a whole tavern, in fact? Alright. That's fine. This guy's selling cactus powder. Maybe I should have to buy it. I can use some repair kits, but I make these. I got plenty of cheese. Prices differ in different places. This guy's only selling cactus powder and cactus sugar, which makes sense. It's a cactus farm. Fuel is cheap here. Fill it up. Wait, no. All right. We got any quests? Bricks. I can make bricks. I can do the gear right away. Yeah, I'm not like, man, Nintendo nailed it. Labo's everything I ever wanted. I'm more in the camp of like, well, this is interesting. And yeah, I would absolutely play any gear. Like the robot one interests me, but I actually played Project Giant Robot when it was at E3, and I actually really enjoyed it. So part of me just wants to play that demo as a fully featured game, even though it's gonna not be, you know, the same game. It wasn't a good demo, but it was interesting. Yeah, I can see being in the it's neat for kids but not for me camp. I actually kind of dig it. I wasn't in until I saw when they showed the back of the robot and just how much stuff is in there. There was another one they showed and it's just like wires and shit all over the place. And that one I was interested in. Like, oh, okay, that's neat. That looks like it'd be fun to put together. If any of my nieces were into that kind of stuff, I might be down for getting it for them. But they're not. The nephew is, but he's a little old at this point, so it may not be. Nah. It may not work out. Oh, they're done. All right, so we picked some bricks and all right, fuel pump. I can do. He wants a rubber hose. I think I actually have the materials for rubber hoses. I sure do. Make some piano wire. I might need to strangle somebody. So I'm not sure I'm gonna get to play with it, which is a shame. Actually, one of the nieces got a Switch for Christmas. So maybe, but she's at that age where, like, they start, like, that age right before teen where they start to turn. And kids or adults become not cool. So I don't know. Of the 4, yes, there are 4 girls and no boys in that family. On that side, and they're all like 4 years apart. She's the one who would have been most interested. But like I said, she's getting in that too cool for school phase. So I don't know. I would love to see it. I'm glad Nintendo had the foresight to do it after a Direct, because I think the response onward was better as a consequence. People having seen that yes, there's other stuff coming too. So you can be a robot in your fatal cutie hat. 3 angst? Yeah, I don't know if it's angst. It's just like the stuff that used to be fun for them isn't anymore, and I get it. It's part of growing up. But some of it's more, it's the, as John called it on RFN, getting punched in the face for coming to school dressed as Waluigi. Some of it's that. It just is what it is. I'm not upset that a 12-year-old, I guess maybe she's 13 now, doesn't want to hang out with me anymore. I'm good with that. She's getting a little too big for like body slamming into a sofa anyway. The younger ones are still fine for that, but there is something immensely gratifying about like body checking a small child into a piece of furniture, knowing it's not going to hurt them, to be clear, and them laughing about it. It's just not my kid. We're gonna make all this piano wire in case there's a dictator to kill. I mean, a piano to make. Yeah, I think old Nintendo might have, and one more thing this during E3, but I think there's a really strong cautionary tale on this one, and it's the Wonder Book presentation that Sony did in 2014, maybe 13, where they darkened the lights on stage. And they had kids sitting in like, I want to say it was like a fake living room on stage. And there's a book on the floor, and they've got the Eye of Judgment camera over it, and their books are coming to life. Shit like that. And I remember distinctly, it's 2012 actually, because I was in the apartment. I remember distinctly texting John Lindemann and going, John, what the fuck is this? And his response back was just laughter. And I hadn't been on Twitter very long. He and I were both still neophytes there. I remember we went there and just bagged on it for like 20 minutes. And the thing is, Wonder Book, conceptually, is kind of neat. It's a book. You flip through it and you make stuff. I think the thing is, a book is relatively passive. And a book doesn't... A book that has images come to life sort of takes away the most imaginative part of books. You know, the part where you have to imagine it. Now, that's not to say that Wonder Book was stupid. I mean, I think Wonder Book had a place. I just don't think Sony understood what that place was. I think Nintendo would have been cognizant of something like Wonder Book and said, yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do Wii Music. We have a game, we're going to show that game, and that's going to be the end of it. And they did. You know, they might have... How the fuck do I make cactus powder? Dirt cheap sham meal. Beautiful. I think they very smartly said, you know, Wonder Book, or sorry, not Wonder Book. Labo is its own thing. It should be showed in its own way. And in some ways, it was shown more like a toy presentation. Somebody get to work. Come on. Come on. Stopping another crashed ship. Because I don't think anybody wants to be Wonder Booked or God, what was the... It wasn't during the Kinect presentation. It was because the year that Microsoft showed Project Natal, the Kinect, they did an event for it the night before where everybody had to wear ponchos that changed color in blacklight, so it looked like you were at a crime scene investigation, and or checking if your spouse has been unfaithful. And they had their E3 press conference the next morning, and that was the here's Skittles child on stage, which again I think the tech of that was actually kind of impressive, but the audience that was in front of that was not interested, and that's a lot of money. Fuck it, I'll pay. You know what? The Box Factory episode's a pretty good episode, too. Acquire wire. I need to make some money. Can I make some money? Can I make large plates? Let's make some money. Fuck yeah, I can make some money. Now I need to make some more ceramics. And then I can make one more plate. Alright, and then I can pay for the plates. So we have somebody working in the welding shop. We have somebody working in the furnace. We have a chef going on. So we have two projects going on. We're gonna make some money, and we're gonna make a saloon. Yeah, I can see the Rhythm Heaven pull. The thing about the thing about Rhythm Heaven though is that Rhythm Heaven is all about like precision too, or it should be. Let's make a fucking piano, y'all. And I don't know that we have the ability to do precision on this thing. Maybe we do. So Meower, Carly and I were talking to someone from Rare about Kinect Sports season. Was it season 2? Or was it the original? Must have been the original at E3. And they seemed super into it. Like they were doing a good job being tally-ho. She went to Rare headquarters around the launch of Season 2 and said they seemed, happy. I talked to them at a gunsmith. Ooh. A sewing machine. Ooh. There's some stuff I didn't realize I could make. I talked to them at PAX the same year as Season 2. And I don't know if it was that Season 2 just wasn't what they wanted it to be. But I didn't get the impression they were quite as gung-ho as she did. But I get it. Like, they had their marching orders from Microsoft, and they fucking did it. They did their job. How many trees do I think Labo will impact? Probably not that many, because it's largely made out of recycled content, I would assume. Most corrugated cardboard these days is a pretty high percentage of recycled content. In most cases, just because that's cheaper. Reclamation of paper product has gotten significantly more cost effective. It used to be that recycled product cost a ton of money. Now it's not great, but it's relatively cheap. All right, let's turn in. I probably should have grabbed the plate quest. So I didn't grab the plate. I didn't grab the plate quest while it was here, and now it is not here, which means I made those plates. And they are not here. I'm surprised you saw so few switches at PAX South. I would have expected them to be significantly more prevalent. But I wouldn't sweat it so much just yet. All right. Well, since I fucked that up and didn't grab the quest, yeah. I have these plates I can't sell. What I would say is that next year, I bet you're going to see a lot more Switch kiosks around. Yeah, I can see not if you're deving a game and you're mixed platforming it, so like PS4, Switch, Xbox, PC, or Switch, mobile, whatever. Switch is probably not your lead platform, which is fine. I don't think that's a problem in and of itself. But you're probably going to want to show it off on the platform that you know that most people have, and so PS4 is probably the platform they showed it off on, or PC, using an Xbox One controller, maybe a PS4 controller. Am I planning on going to any cons? E3 is a maybe. I talked about it last time I was on here. The new E3 kind of put me off a little bit. Hearing reports from I was on Home Team last year, and being Home Team is fun. Like, it's got challenges, and being Home Team, there's a moment usually during Home Team where you just want to go cry or sleep, and you're not sure which. Because, like, you've been in front of your computer for 27 hours in the last 3 days, and you're, like, trying to upload press kits, and Nintendo just posted a zip full of lossless images that are, like, 200 meg apiece, and it's in, like, an uncompressed zip file, and you're downloading it, and your internet is just screaming. It's like, I don't want you to download these big stupid images. And you have to scale them down because the Nintendo World Report server would freak out if you tried to upload those. But there was a moment last year where I was on, we have a communications tool we use on NWR, and I was watching the messages. All right, have a good evening if I don't see you. Having the messages coming across from the people in the field was just, like, disheartening. People who have done E3 for a long time are just like, I can't get on anything. I'm stuck in line. It's a bummer, because, you know, when I go to E3, I have a job to do. Now, let me be clear, that doesn't mean that I'm not having fun. Like, and that doesn't mean that every game I'm getting on because I need to. I definitely get on games just because I'm interested. And maybe there's an argument that if that's the case, I don't need to be on that game. Keep in mind that Nintendo didn't even show Zelda last year because it was already out. They showed Mario. I have every reason to believe that Nintendo has a big tentpole release for calendar Q4 2018. Something that will likely dominate their booth. They've had a lot of success by having like 15, 20 kiosks of one game, or maybe even more, and just devoting their booth to it. They did something very similar. Oh, this is a new place. I thought he was call me a pilot, John. Oh, this is the guy who I bought my ship upgrade from. I can't afford it. Yeah. I can't afford it right now. Alright, so this is the respec. So when I move to the next area, it'll be time to respec. But Nintendo the year before Zelda actually, was it the year before or was it the year before that? The last one I went to was all Smash, and like they had 1 million Smash booths in their kiosks in their booth, and it was fine. Like that actually worked out nicely, because if I needed to play Smash for whatever reason, like if there was something I needed to check, you know, if the home team asked me a question, I could go check on it. There's nothing here. Why did they send me here? There's nothing here. Fuel. Pretty cheap gas. But oh, is it literally just so I can have the opportunity to buy the ship? Aww. Alright. Let's fire up the engines again. No, Smash wasn't the year before. Smash was the year before that. I can't remember what... Star Fox? What was Nintendo's E3 games the year after Smash? I can't remember what came out on Wii U that year. Xenoblade did, but Nintendo's never shown off Xenoblade effectively at E3. Ever. They've launched 3 of the damn things and they've not shown one effectively at E3. It's amazing. So shit's just piling up out here because I'm out of storage space. But I don't want to devote another storage unit. I never built the saloon. We were gonna build a saloon. Sorry, buddy, I forgot about the saloon. We were all hyped up to build the saloon, then I forgot to build it. My mistake. I apologize. Let's build a fucking saloon. I was too busy making pipes and shit. These guys are doing cleanup now. So the thing is, I probably could have used that ship upgrade because I am running out of space. And I would like to build another crew quarters. I do wonder if Nintendo would show anything related to Labo at E3. I could see them doing like an off the floor thing, but not on the floor. It'd be a mess on the floor, especially in the public floors. E3 2013, 14. 14? Pretty sure it was 14. The Smash Brothers year. Nintendo's off the floor is how do I best describe it? Nintendo's booth is broken up into two sections. There's the big honking booth that's surrounded by a wall that goes all the way to the ceiling, and you can go inside, and that's where they have all their game kiosks. Usually that's subdivided in two, with an area that's fairly open to the outside, and an area that's less open on the right, area that's really open to the left, because they want you to look into that one. The one on the left is the opposite Sony. But then off the right-hand side of their booth, they have a smaller booth right across the aisle. And the only thing that's accessible is a desk, and then there's a wall around it. And next to the desk is stairs to go upstairs. And upstairs in that booth is where they have all their meeting rooms. I'm not really giving away any secrets. They call it the press area. There's a big honking sign on it that says press. And so you go up in there, and you're like, I'm in Nintendo's booth now. This is nice. And there's like a few little meeting rooms, and then there's just an open space that has game kiosks. So the private meetings are held off to the side in those little meeting rooms, but the press in general just kind of get to go into the open space and play games. That adds up. And so I spend a lot of time up there. And you're time limited. You're only supposed to be up there for like an hour. I've spent like 3 up there. They don't really care that much. They care a little bit. But they could do Labo up there in those private rooms. They wouldn't want to do Labo on the floor. Because it would get damaged. It just would. The floor's a mess. And it's tight spaces, so you wouldn't want people, like, flailing around and shit. The only way you could do... I could make Gearbox. The only way you could do Labo on the floor would be is if you had booths, like enclosed spaces, and Nintendo's booth is so slammed during E3, regardless of what they're showing, that they're not going to do that. No. So the question is, was the small E3 for Nintendo the year after Smash? It was. Did the NX rumor start then? No. Nintendo had actually already announced the NX at that point. They had already told us they're working on a successor system codenamed NX. The rumors for what the NX was, depending on how good your sourcing was, we started hearing things that sound a little bit like NX. Or ended up sounding a little bit like Switch a while ago. But like the hard confirmation of this is what NX is, I think actually started relatively soon after that E3. I know at that E3, I know at that E3, NX was a known quantity because people we know at Nintendo they didn't tell us anything. They would never do that. But like we saw them going into meeting rooms that they wouldn't normally be at. Like, hey, why is insert name of known Nintendo rep who's not wearing any Nintendo clothing right now here, going into like a private office that EA has off the show floor. And so like Johnny was, I think, the person who noted it. Like, you could tell something was up. And, E3's about doing business, and somebody was doing some business. I would say that the rumors probably did speed up there. Trying to with the next big E3 for holiday. Discount remakes. Yeah, so Pokemon and Metroid, I'm not counting on Pokemon this year. And Pokemon usually doesn't get a huge push at E3. I don't know if you've noticed that. Like, they'll talk about the next Pokemon game. I mean, it'll be there. There was a year I went to E3 and Ruby and Sapphire remakes were coming out. Alpha Ruby and whatever, Sapphire. Sexy Sapphire, we'll call it Sexy Sapphire. Was coming out, and like their display for Alpha Ruby and Sexy Sapphire was like a statue of one of the Pokemon you could take your picture with, and then some kiosks. That was it. No, I mean, they don't need to sell Pokemon. Like Pokemon sells Pokemon. So, even if Pokemon was coming out in 2018, they might not put Pokemon in their E3. I mean, they would talk about it, but they would probably blow it out in Japan during the weekly Pokemon show, or in Korokoro, or it'd be in Korokoro. And then we would get like a direct after the Nintendo blowout in Japan. I mean, for fuck's sakes, there's a weekly Pokemon show in Japan, where actual fucking human beings share a stage with people in costumes dressed like Pikachu. Pokemon's fucking weird. No, I would guess that Nintendo's going to try to leverage the hype cycle they've had in their mobile space. They told us Fire Emblem's 2018. I believe them. Somewhere in this world, Fire Emblem will be 2018. That's right, Pikachu can't talk now, but the Pikachu on that show does not talk. The canonical Pikachu does not talk. Only Detective Pikachu talks. It's like the only Meowth that talks is Team Rocket's Meowth. All other Meowths just Meowth. Which is not a phrase I thought I'd be saying today. But this slow-paced mouse crafting game has taken us places that we did not anticipate going together. But we're here together. And that's what matters. I don't know if Pikachu talked in the last movie. I haven't watched a Pokemon movie in a very long time. It is entirely possible that in the Pokemon The Current movie, Pikachu had thoughts that he expressed outwardly with words. Which is something that we should all strive to do sometimes. What if Pikachu could talk, but all it wanted to talk about were memes? I want you to hold that thought deep in your heart and never let it out. Let it strangle you. Let it cripple you of your will to live. What if Pikachu only spoke of memes? I'll have to check Talking Pikachu after we're done here. Let's make some money. Look at that, made some cash. Feed me. All right. We'll do some of this. And we're going to grab the quest now because, as we saw, the quests can go away. Huh. Does that actually do anything? Does Groovin' Jam actually do anything? I was hoping it was going to change the background music. There we go. Groovin'. Groovin'. I will admit, this game is cute. No, yeah, the idea of the pizza box thing. I mean, it's obviously Pizza Hut. Reggie Fils-Aimé's former employer. Bigfoot goddamn pizza. Groovin'. I love that. I love that they're grooving. There is something about this game that is kind of appealing. Like, it's kind of cute. The mice are kind of neat. The fact that they parrot each other amuses me for whatever reason. One more wire. The only problem with doing a demo on the pizza box is somebody would have to download the program, the game, because you need to have the game component for the Switch to work. Which if they made the game available digitally, and then you could just buy the cardboard from them, that would probably work just fine. They wouldn't do that because the cardboard is where the profit margin is. Relatively speaking. All right, we spent a bunch of money. But we're already back at 2,000, so we're getting there. There, my excessive compulsiveness has been settled. Turret rounds. We're actually kind of low on turret rounds. Let's buy some turret rounds. Actually, you know what? There. Eight wire. I can't make 8 wire. I'm the wrong material for it. Groovin'. So I suspect to advance the plot anymore, I need to buy the next ship. Yeah, they could do a forced push of software. Or, like, go to the eShop. Oh, excuse me. This game has this hypnotic ability to put me to sleep. Go to the eShop, pre-register Groovin' for the big damn pizza box sweepstakes or whatever, and you get a discount code for an order on pizzahut.com, and that auto triggers the download or whatever. I'll give you a hint. There's probably a code like SAVE25 that's always out there for Pizza Hut's website. In fact, if you're ordering pizza online from a chain, you should assume they have a discount code available online. They put those out there because they would much rather you order online and pick up in store than call in and have someone deliver. You save them like 2 distinct employees worth of labor. So they could have a discount code, but it really would just be the same 25% discount. You can get whenever you want. So you have your pizza, you have your app, you have your brand synergy, you have your business. John Lindemann right now just got a priapism and he doesn't know why. It's true. Yes, train full of evil dead mice. Not much going on right now, so let's max speed this thing. I should be building stuff, but I don't have anything to build. I don't have an objective, and I don't want to waste raw material. Daybreak. Oh, hey, Moss Isley. Anybody ever seen that house before? I've never seen that house before. It's totally different to me. Never seen it. Don't have any idea what that house is from. Oh, this was the cactus farm. This wasn't much use here. Yeah, the cactus farm didn't have anything going on. So these guys are just harvesting material for me while we travel. When I get around to reviewing this game, I'm in a... Oh! Fight time! Shoot him! Alright. Yeah, I need some power converters, which I think actually is an item in the game. Maybe Aunt Marie will have some. Jeez. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I think y'all are right. I think it's the music and then the slow, steady. Engines off. $20 glass. That's a lot of glass. 8 wire, can't do it. 30 glass. We're gonna make 30 glass. I need 20 more. So that was 4, 8, 10, 12, 16. Yeah, this track goes on forever. Is there an option to change the background music? Turn it down a little bit, maybe that'll make me less sleepy from it. Come on. How's the glass going? Slow and slow. So I've got this guy making glass for me. The intention is to turn it in for money so I can buy upgrades and we can roguelike up this shit. Anybody else got any more thoughts about wrapping yourself in cardboard and giving Nintendo control of your life on 420? Alright, game, I'm ready for another track. Please. Like, I'm actually getting sleepy. Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced on the software. I think it would have been nice to see more of the stuff in action. There have been at least one set of hands-on reports, but those reports mostly just deal with putting the dang thing together. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Cool. I would like to know how it feels to use. Does it feel nice? Does it make you happy? Do you play it and wonder how you ever lived without it? But you're right, if it's not fun, then it's just, you know, it's 1-2 switch. 1-3 switch, I guess. 2-3 switch? 2 4 switch? I probably should have given that joke more thought before I went and made it. Sorry. Yeah. Will it be more sturdy than the left 4 switch? There we go. Will it be more sturdy than the kickstand? It doesn't matter, because you could just download the platform and throw it on a Bigfoot pizza box and just cut it out. "3-4 Cardboard?" That's a pretty good name. I'd play 3-4 Cardboard. I like when they say, like, look, you give us one piece of cactus bread, we will regard you as not a failure. It's like, what, you can't make some bread? Come on, I can make some cactus bread. I can make so much cactus bread, you won't even know what hit you. And then right off screen, my guys are going like, how do you make cactus bread? Don't worry, you won't get any more Left 4 Deads. Thank you, Meower. I'm actually a little bit surprised Ubisoft hasn't just done a slapdash port of Zombie over to Switch. But not yet. But then again, we don't know what the fuck's happening with Steep. Remember Steep? Remember they announced Steep was coming to Switch? Your guess is as good as mine on that one, boys. I like how he's freaking out here at the speed. Alright, he's dead. I kind of would have liked to have seen Zombie as the Killer Rabbits from Outer Space, I think is what it's called, or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with Steep. There we go. I'm pretty sure Steep is still always online, but I'm not sure. Alright, let's see if we can get some money. And then we'll buy the new ship upgrade and respec and restart the game, and then we'll call it from there. Feed me! Burp. The loop seems a little slow in this game for the respec. Because the respec should... I feel like games like this, the respec should be pretty quick. Like, I've invested a medium amount of time in my ship. I'm ready to move on to the next ship. But in this case, I've put multiple hours into the ship. And I don't know if I'm ready to hop over just yet. I have enough money to do it. Barely. This guy wants 10 flasks, which is a lot of glass. Alright, so we can do the bricks. Let's do the bricks. Oh god, Nintendo letting Ubisoft handle their online. I want Ubisoft handling their box tech. Oh, I need to make some stuff. Didn't... There it is. Yay! I was hoping that might cause a new quest to pop, but it didn't. Alright, so we're making stuff. We're probably gonna get moving on to... Oh god, don't make jokes about Uplay. Oh Jesus. Let's move on back here. Let's go. And we'll go ahead and respec our ship, and then we'll call it for the night. Because this game's hypnotic powers have really started to take hold. That and shoveling snow today. Because it snowed again. I don't know if this was a polar vortex, a polar bomb, a polar intern. This game needs more music on the soundtrack. And to be honest, when I was playing it earlier this week, I didn't have the sound on at all. I was watching something on the TV, and I was playing it in handheld mode, and I had the sound turned all the way off. Or nearly all the way off. In fact... there. That's better. Thank you, Octanus. That's helpful. Didn't even think about that until you just mentioned it. I just had the switch turned down before. Alright, we gotta be getting close. We're here! Alright. Look at our new ship! It is better. I feel more awake now. Ooh. All right, so first things first. We're gonna build some ladders, because ladders are free. So ladders get you between the building and the building beneath it. Or the floor and the floor beneath it. Alright, so we've built the bridge, which I can now build to anywhere. Let's build that bridge. Right there. Alright, so now we're going to have an engine, a bridge, our ladders, all this shit that he dumped on my floor like an asshole, like a fucking asshole. I don't have enough for a storage room. Yeah, I do. So you can see that when I respec, I lost all my rooms, and they're gonna come back, but they're gonna be the unupgraded version. There's my workbench, and I need the bedroom because I need somewhere for my crew to sleep. And I have enough for the kitchen, so we'll do that too. Oh my god, that was a lot better. You weren't kidding. Turning that music off. And things just got better. I'm not sure what that dramatic pan was about. That was interesting. Um, so we're back to cooking. Yeah. Cook cheese stew. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wait, no. Oh, he gave me a bunch of cactus wine. That's nice of him. He took all my water, though, the asshole. Where's all my water? You son of a bitch. But I got some other stuff. I got a helper robot. I got a shrinker. Which means I can do this. I can upgrade. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade. Asshole took all my water. That's fucked up. Repair production kit. Constructor. Oh, cool. So my, some of my upgrades, I still have enough material to make them happen. I need more bricks for that one. Okay. Alright, so I got to keep some of my stuff. This is the dimensional box. So when you upgrade ships, this box is put here until all your stuff is out of your old ship. And when we get moving again, you'll see that we're actually back on the first screen. So let's fire up the old engines. Captain? Oh no, he actually didn't take me back to the first screen. Hey, Klex, welcome back. We just upgraded our ship. Now it's this giant thing. Look at this bad boy. Creeping along like he's got Jawas inside. Oh, the music's back. Oh, no. Alright, let's see if we can build anything else. We already have a kitchen. We already have a cog room. We already have a workbench. We can still build that saloon, though. Who wants some jams? I'm sure somewhere in this game there is an R2-D2 reference. I guarantee it. Ladies love the cool jams. Cha-ching. Alright, I should probably turn my construction team loose on something. Meat. Synthesis water. What happened to all my water? Fuck, it's all my water. That's not... We're gonna have some groovin' jams. Hurrah! Valves. I can produce valve. I need to make some gears and some wire. Alright, let's do that. How many gears do we have? Do we have any gears? Can we not produce gears? Can we not make gears? Alright. Bolt, pipe, repair kit, bed assembly, chair assembly, oven assembly, cooking pot, piano, motor, gearbox, valve, spark plug. Huh. Yeah, so Labo is interesting. That's the long and the short of it. We're grooving. It's obviously not for people my age, but you know, I have younger family members who I would like to get it for, but maybe they've kind of reached that age where they're not so interested in stuff anymore, and it's kind of sad. Alright, this is where Gears were before. This is where the order to make Gears lived. I don't know what happened to it. I can make Gearbox, which is fucked because I can't make Gears. Oh, I need to do I need to do the dismantler. Okay, that's it. Alright, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Can I do any upgrades to the engine? I need cylinders and wire. Hurrah! He's really excited about what he's building back here. There we go. Okay. Damn, I have a lot of scrap. So repeat just makes it repeat forever. Like, I can't say repeat 4 times, which would be nice. Groovin'. Very slow crawl across the desert. But you can see that we've now rebuilt. In fact, let's go ahead and have them cook this. Oh, wait, I don't have a gun. That would be very bad if I got shot at all of a sudden. That's the gunsmith. Turret. I need gears. And some iron. Alright, so when we get to the next port, we need to stop. Because if I get attacked right now, I'm dead. I'm dead. And I thought that was an attack getting ready to start. Speed this up. Alright, we're good. We're not going to get attacked. We'll just try to stay in port here until we have enough to produce gears. Gears of War. We're going to make Gears of War. Alright, yeah, we're going to make the Sailor's Delight. We're going to go ahead and we're going to set the task, and we're going to say... larva. Shark fin. Okay, we're going to do that. I don't know what that does, but I'm interested in it. Bigger wine barrel. Yeah. Bigger bread oven. Eh. Make some larva. I don't know what we're going to do with larva, but I'm down. I'm down to try most things once. And then we're going to cook the meal. On loop forever. Alright, so now we're here. We can actually, like, make... Shit's weird over here. Y'all are acting strange. Alright, do we have enough gears to make a gun? I bet we don't. We need 3 more gears and 1 sheet of iron. This pisses me off that it defaulted over there. Alright, 3 more gears. 1, 2, 3. And a sheet of iron. Okay. Grooving. Groove in. Groove in. Oh, I should stop the engine. What is this questionably work safe image? And should I be scared? I'm guessing the answer to the second question is a definitive yes. Look at that larva. We got a larva. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we got it. You should be. Oh, good. Well, then I'm going to continue with my fear. I should probably be doing stuff in the town right now, but I want to get the gun online first, and then we'll mess with the town. Because I don't want to get caught by a damn bug. All right. Let's build a gun. Some mother effer's about to get shot. All right. What quests we got? He needs milk, which requires me to use water. But he's going to give me water, which I don't have, so it's a moot point. Wire I can do. Iron pipes I could do right now. Alright, that's some money. I'm going to go ahead and grab these quests too. Alright, so we're going to make some ceramic production. Fuck! Forgot that you need water for synthetic production. Alright. Alright, let's start producing the wire. The workshop is available for wire. 1. Didn't want to spend that much money on water, but didn't have a choice. I need how much ceramic? I need 6. I've got 1, so I need to make 1, 2, 3. That is indeed a very, very, very unpleasant image to think about. Alright, so, once... I don't know why I built a ladder here. There's nowhere to go up here. It's not hurting anything, it just didn't have a reason to exist. So we'll just speed this stuff up. And we'll make some money. Alright. And we're going to go back to the outpost. And we're going to turn in this quest. You should be getting close to done. And then one more and we'll be done. Just get to work. Get to work. Stop eating. Start working. Not even that many hours to get to Rule 34. Like, Rule 34 is too fast. Like, I like this brief moment of just like, everything's fine. Alright, so we made about 2,000 here, even with the money we had to spend on water. I'll buy a little bit more. How do we have on turret rounds? We are great on turret rounds. How are we on rumors? No. Let's say you have a room that you want to build, but you don't want to make it. Well, Construction commercial bases in orbit around this planet wasn't a bad idea, but their parent companies went bankrupt one by one, leaving the bases abandoned. The then abandoned base exploded, and Armageddon started playing pool. Debris of the explosion hit another base, which exploded, leaving more debris, which another base, and you get the idea. The crazy debris chain reaction is called the Kessler syndrome. It's no laughing matter. Even something tiny reaching supersonic speeds can tear a hole in something big. A flimsy old rocket doesn't stand a chance. That's why it's so hard to leave this planet. Sure, the only safety is turning the internet off. Guillaume complaining about being embarrassed by the internet was probably the funniest thing I'd ever heard. Alright, so. What do we want to work on next? Nah. A lab. Okay, okay. I'm interested in a laboratory, in a lab. After all, we were talking about Nintendo Labo. Alright, so what do I need? I need a bunch of flasks, a bunch of beakers, one pipe, and a bunch of sheet iron. Okay? Let's get to work. So, I'll make a pipe, and then 4 sheet iron, and then we'll continue on with the other stuff. The lab needs flasks and beakers. Okay. And I need glass for those. I just don't remember how much I need. This takes 4 glass. Flasks and beakers. Oh, I can't make flasks and beakers yet. I need to do this. I need bricks. Alright, so let's produce some bricks. So I had this upgrade before, but I lost it when I rebuilt. It's true, IKEA Labo marketing. That'd be pretty good. That'd actually be pretty good. Alright, we don't have much to do in this outpost. Let's actually turn on our engine. And giddy up. Onward. Alan Wake for Smash. Alan woke. Alright, let's speed this up. And we'll build the lab and see if that's how we can make cactus powder. And if it is, we'll be done. If it's not, we'll still be done. Because I'm not that interested in cactus powder. Look at that material sand. Oh. How the bricks going? How many bricks do I need? 16, I have 8. That's 4 more being produced. Oh my god! Alright. I'm playing this game for the cactus powder. It's true. I need all the cactus powder I can get it. It's the only way I can feel anymore. After John told me that the only solution to RFN is us all getting punched in the face, like... There's what Johnny's playing, if anybody's curious. Herk. How are the bricks going? Bricks going great. We're going to build that furnace. So this is probably... I recovered much faster this time than I did last time. It took me a while to get back to where I was. But once this furnace is done, I'll be pretty much back to where I was before I upgraded. Alright. So now I have a nice, pretty furnace. Are we... Oh, we stopped. Oops. That was a waste of fuel. Alright. We have an engine now. Can I produce? I can. Takes 2 glass to produce 12... To produce a flask. And a beaker, I think, was 4. Yeah. To build... I need 4 glass and 4 beakers. No! Stop it. No. I need 4 flask and 4 beakers. Yes. Alright, so let's do the flask. Three, 4. Alright, that takes care of the flask. I also need 4 more iron sheets. So let's go ahead and make 4 more iron sheets. It's fucking bullshit. Alright, that takes care of that. Well, that's going on. Let's take a look at the town. Are there any good quests here? Acquire wire, I can do that. That's a lot of ceramics. I'll do that one. And I'll do that one. Alright, so you want wire and you want gear. So it's starting to get to the point where I need more people because he's asleep. And I'm trying to build now, and it's actually starting to get to the point where I'm running into my limits. So I need 5 gears, 2 wires. Let's go ahead and do the wire. The mice do have names. Xena, Mopi, Zehi, and Mike. Miku's here, everybody. Alright, here's our first wire. We want 5 coil. Nope, not coils. Well, we're making a coil. Which means I need to make another wire. And then we're going to do 5 gears. 5 metal gears. We're going to make metal gear 5. We are going to make 2/3 of metal gear 5. Alright, so let's turn in that quest. Alright, so that takes care of that. That'll take care of the other quest. We'll have made some cash. Our cash reserves are back up. You idiots. I don't know what you're doing. What? Clean up this mess. They're just leaving their shit everywhere. Just leaving it lying around. I assume because the storage unit filled up. Which is fine. A weapon to defeat Metal Gear. Oh hey, coil. Coil doesn't really give you a lot of money. But, you know, I just made a coil by accident, so... There you go. Alright. This gives you a ton of money, but I don't know if I have the capacity to build that much ceramic. We're in 3,000, so let's take a look at what we still have left to do. To make our lab. To make our meth lab. Alright, so to finish off... I need to do the infirmary. But we'll deal with that in a minute. To finish off our lab, I need 4 beakers. Alright, so to make 4 beakers, I need... beaker. I need 4 glass. I only have 4 glass, so I need to make 12 more glass. Which is just this. 1, 2, 3. I'll let that run for a minute. Okay, there's our first glass. So once these glass runs, I can pop off the 4 beakers, and we'll be all set to build a lab. This is Punished Mouse. All right, now I can produce our 4 beakers. 1. I wish I could just say I want to make 4. Alright, we're making some beakers now, so that'll be fun. And now we're making some beakers. Somebody's stopped cooking. Food now. Feed. Ah, everybody's eating. We got our first beaker. Once these are done, we'll be able to build the lab. We'll see what the lab can do. I mean, they're hanging out in the bedroom. I don't know why they're not going. Oh, well, that's why they're not going to sleep. All right, you know what? Whatever floats their boat. Actually, if you have another bedroom, they will start procreating. One more beaker. One more beaker. I was trying to keep the population low because I didn't want to have to feed so many mouths. But like at this point, you know. All right, let's build that lab. Let's put it right here. Let's put it right here. Oh, we're out of the cactus wine. That's why they stopped making it. All right, so let's flip over to that. Done. Good. That's why they stopped cooking. We got a lab. Look at this. We can make some milk. Make some cheese. We can make some sugar. Cactus powder. Hey, we can finally make that cactus powder, everybody. We can distill some liquor. We're just gonna make cactus powder. You know, it can be tough to sleep when you've got things on your mind. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, look, assholes. One of you needs... It's a rat in a lab coat. It's a rat in a lab coat. He's doing science. Shaking his tail. Doing science. Look, somebody needs to be cooking. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Now somebody can go cook. There we go. Sorry. Delish. I like that they react to things happening in the other room, though. Like, he saw the cooking start and he celebrated. But, ooh. He got excited because cooking was happening in the other room. It's a neat touch. Alright. Question for the chat. Does anyone remember what we needed the cactus powder for? Was it just for quests? Or was there something I was trying to make with it? I still need to rebuild my hospital. Shit, that's a lot of material. Like, he can go to sleep. Nobody seems to be tired. Like, he's not particularly tired. His stamina's full. His stamina's mostly full. He apparently just took a nap somewhere. Or he could probably take a nap. Xena, go get some sleep. No, sleep does not mean hang around in the bedroom. Do I need to put the hypnosis music back on? I'll do it. Good night, everybody. Now everybody's gonna go to sleep. Give this music 5 minutes and your brain will turn off. Rat in a lab coat. Alright, so we have the... I don't remember what the cactus powder was for. I don't know what we're cooking. Oh, no, we're cooking cheese. We're cooking cheese soup. Okay. We're good on that. Any quests we want to do here? That was the ceramics. We didn't want to do that. Fuel's pretty cheap. Let's go ahead and get it. Alright, let's get back on the road. Engine on. Go. Onward. Let's go a little faster. Camels? Are those camels? Kinda. I feel like I should be doing something right now. But I mean, he's cooking, he's grinding up cactuses. He's just running stuff. I guess everybody's working. Nobody's lazing out right now except for... Are you gonna go to bed? Just go to bed. Go. Oh, now you're... Uh-oh. Fight time. Ah! No, nothing dances. We do... well, that's not entirely true, actually. Food now. Yeah, I know. I know you're hungry. All right. Because... Let's groove. Let's groovin'. Hell yeah, groovin'. And in fact, he did dance. He did a little dance to the groovin'. I stand corrected. Mice can dance. Groovin' it is. We're still groovin'. Still big proponents of groovin'. So if you missed it earlier, groovin' is a temporary buff that makes them run faster. I got it by building them a saloon. I can upgrade the saloon to get them honky-tonk tuning, but I haven't built that much piano wire, and fuck that. Piano wire is expensive. Is anybody fixing shit, or is it just busted? We got a stick! More fucking cactus! Oh yeah, he just fixed it, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and convert the sticks to lumber. Where is it? May as well. Don't need them. Get them back over there. Alright, all the repairs are done. Cooking, grinding up cactuses, orienteering, lumbering, I guess is the only word to describe what he's doing right now. Oh, we're here. Stop the engines. Assess the quest situation. I need some water. Man, I don't want to pay for fucking water. We're about to run out. Turret ammo. Wait, are we really that low on turret ammo? Really? No, we have 41. Alright, whatever. Rumors? Anything good? Holy shit! That's expensive. Alright, so markets. Okay, quests. I need to make some cash. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Alright, so let's take a look at what we want to do first. Beakers, 5. Beakers are 4 glass. You get 4 glass per sand. So I need 5 sand. Do I have 5 sand? Grooving. You're still grooving? Dude, come on. We haven't grooved in like a day. I have a ton of sand. I have a fucking ton of sand. Alright, so we're gonna make glass. Oh, no, get the bricks out of here. Don't need that brick. Get that brick out. Cancel. Yeah, alright. Glass. 4. 5? Oh, remember what happens if we don't select the quests? We lose them. Alright, quest. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that one right now. That'll get us some money and some cheese. We'll pick this one up because I know we can do it. Pick this one up because I know we can do it. Alright, so we'll start making water. Or wire. I need 4 wires. 2. Always trying to, yeah, the bricks are always in the way. I don't know how many of y'all followed it on Twitter, but I don't know if you saw to get back on our post of the Toy Cons, which I love that name. I feel like a total tool for liking that name, but I love that name. The post on the Resetera thread where the person was like using Bambi as an example of what kids should get. Hey, somebody's taking a nap. If you haven't seen that post, I'll dig it up because we've got a minute while people do some work. Earnestly. Like, I mean, I laugh at inappropriate shit pretty much all the time. And if you put up with me for any amount of time, you've probably already realized that's the case. But, like, I fucking lost it. I just fucking lost it. I'm gonna die. Just go to bed then, dude. Alright, so we have all our wire. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn in our wire quest. Oh, they stopped one wire short? You kidding me? Alright. Grooving. He's still grooving. Sleeping to go to bed. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cancel this powder once this is done. We're gonna turn the repeat off. So it'll stop once they finish this one. Because that one's just getting in the way. Alright. Alright, look y'all. I need some beakers. I don't care who makes the beakers, but I need some beakers. I don't need bread. Get that bread out of here. We are in the beaker business. And business is going to be real good if y'all can get in here. Alright, so let's go ahead and just sell or turn in this quest. Yeah, this one. This will get us what? 480, which is nothing. We'll get us some water. And then the beakers is 2,100, which is some serious cash. We could probably... Nope, we still can't buy the next location. Alright, so while y'all get working on beakers... To quote the finest post written in the year of our Lord 2018, although it is early, about the Toy Cons and Nintendo's cardboard Lego sets. In response to a post that reads simply, "This isn't for you, stop getting pissed over things that aren't for you. Sonic Forces isn't for you. Stop getting pissed at things that aren't for you. Nickelodeon isn't for you. Stop getting pissed over things that aren't for you. Nintendo isn't for you. Stop getting pissed over things that aren't for you." When are you people going to get it into your heads? Excuse me. When are you people going to get your heads out of your ass and realize that our voices matter? We shouldn't just accept things because, quote, it's for the kids. This was for kids. And that's a picture of Bambi laying down next to his dead mother. So was this, which is a YouTube video called The Saddest Moment in Cartoon History. It's a Charlie Brown skit. I'm pretty sure I know which one it is. It is not an excuse. We should call out companies that do this, no matter what. Now, I'm not entirely positive what this is supposed... I mean, we were saying we should call out companies that make cardboard exoskeletons for kids. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Like, if you want to call out companies to make cardboard exoskeletons, fucking go for it, man. I'm not sure giving kids that kind of power is the right thing to do anyway, but you're not going to have a lot of companies to call out. It doesn't come up very often. You know, I'm just sitting here idle. I should make that wire. That's a lot of scrap, though. Let's just speed it up. Man, beakers take forever. It's the post I just linked to. I don't know why I can't remember the name. It's Labo. It's the easiest name in the world to remember, but for whatever reason, I just caught the cardboard thing. I don't know. I'll build a cardboard exoskeleton and smash around my house, killing other virtual robots. I'm down. Quests, Beaker Broker. Give me that fat stack. All right. Really expensive rumors. What time is it? It's 12:30. Jeez. All right. One more town. Ooh, wait, no. I need a hospital. What do I need to build the hospital? I need iron pipes, X8, glass, X8. Good God. All right, let's make some glass. 1, 2. All right, I'll take care of my glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fair enough. Alright, so now that we have decided to build an infirmary, I think I'm going to call it for tonight, because this is going to take forever to build all the supplies for the infirmary. But if I don't have an infirmary, next time we get attacked by bugs, people are going to get sick and hurt, and I'm not going to be able to take care of them. So we need that before we leave port. Much like we needed the gun last time we got stuck in port, and we had to sit here and wait for this stupid thing to get built. It was dumb. So while that gets... While I'm building supplies, we'll do one last thing, and that is we're going to fucking groove, y'all. Let's fucking groove. He's building up the groove progress bar. He's 1/3 to groove. We are at 50% groove. 2/3 groove. We are just seconds away from groove. We're grooving. We grooving. Alright. Well, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna let these guys build. Grooving. I'm gonna let these guys build, and I think I'm gonna call it. So, like I said, I have a review for this game going up. I'm gonna guess around Saturday, maybe Sunday. Maybe want to spend a little more time before I write about it, but I'm pretty sure I know where my head's at on it. My dashing return to reviews, because there's way too many fucking Switch games coming out right now. But I think I know how I feel about it now, so, you know, maybe it won't be a big deal. But thanks for stopping by. Hope this was relatively enjoyable. And remember, if you can make a cardboard bird and stick your Joy-Cons in it, I guess that's a toy worth doing? I don't know. Bye, everybody.